The Courting by Meinekeime, Chapter 33, Meeting the Family, Harry's Point of View. Today was a hard day. First meeting Dumbledore's duck crew, then meeting all of the families of my last suitors took a strain on me. Jackson's and Oliver's families were okay, even when Jackson's was a little bit old-fashioned. Sadly, Joe's family was horrible. He hadn't even bothered to invite his own father because he didn't feel like it. The rest of his relatives were the most uncivilized pack I've ever seen. I hoped that Draco's family would act normal and not the perfect as the ones before. Draco had invited me to his estate in France, and I was happy that it had started to get warmer there. I loved wearing dresses with short sleeves, like today. I was wearing a black dress with white dots in the middle, and I had pinned my hair up in a casual updo. Neville was in front of me, knocking on the door. The door opened by Draco, as always. His hair was a bit disheveled, and it made him look even sexier. "Hey, Neville, please come in," he said, inviting us in. His family was in the living room, all on the ground playing board games. "We have a come-together at least every 2 months. We normally play games or have group discussions, and if we really don't know what to do, we watch a film together. A wizard one, of course," Draco explained, and that was when his family noticed us. His mother jumped up and hugged me out of nowhere. "Oh, it's so nice to meet you, Harry. I'm Narcissa, your hopefully soon-to-be mother-in-law," she introduced herself. Then she led us over to the rest of the group and made me sit down. Draco behind me and Neville to my left. "This is Lucius, my husband," she said, gesturing to Draco's father. Next to him sat his brother, Calumbius, and his wife, Lisa. They didn't have any children, but they were planning to adopt. Next to the pair was Meniekemie Malfoy, Lucius's mother. His father had sadly died some years ago, dragonpox. A woman with brown hair gave me a hand. "Hello, I'm Dolores Roser, and this is my husband, Gaius Black." I also shook his hand. He seemed to be a calm man, but he mustered me up and down. He was a shadow mage, after all, so it was no wonder he was wary of me. Dark mages were planners, so he needed to analyze me. "This is my daughter, Bellatrix. I guess you two know each other already," she said, gesturing to the curly-haired witch. She was definitely coming after her father, the shadow mage, more present in her than the Veela of her mother. She gave me a quick hug and cuddled an arm around her husband again. "Ralphius Lestrange," he mouthed, "pregnant," to me, and I understood what was going on. I invited Aunt Marilla too, but she refused to come to this Death Eater meeting, Draco explained and pulled me into his lap. It felt nice, and I stayed there even though I knew I shouldn't. "Lucius, it's your turn, and don't you dare to buy Hogwarts," Narcissa warned her husband. We were playing Wizard Monopoly, and I was losing hard. Suddenly, we heard a loud scream, and Bellatrix jumped up and ran upstairs. "I guess Stella woke up," Ralphia said, and focused on the game again. Bellatrix came downstairs again, a girl behind her. She came over and cuddled first to Draco. Then she looked at me and gave me a hug. Then she went on to Neville, by the way. The bastard was about to run me in this game. Sometime after, Toppy appeared, bringing some snacks, and took Stella upstairs again. "And you're out, Harry. You don't have any more money," Neville said and smirked. I crossed my arms and stuck my tongue out. "That's great. You can help me in the kitchen. I'm going to go start making something for Stella," Bellatrix asked me, and I followed her. "So the whole crazy thing is just a facade, huh?" I asked while taking a bowl out from the cupboard. "Of course, I'm a shadow mage. I know how to plan in advance. I don't want to be loved by my opponent. I want to be feared," she explained while cutting up some fruit. "Is there a reason you wanted?" I started. "Yes, there is, about your godfather. You know I love him. He was just a lost boy that was rescued by the wrong man. Sirius always struggled with self-identity. He was a wizard. His family was mages. We all have been in Slytherin, and he was sorted into Gryffindor. He was the odd one. I didn't intend to kill him. I really didn't. I love my family. I would never hurt one of them on purpose, but it was all so quick, and when I noticed, it was too late. A singular tear dropped down her face. She washed it away with her palm and looked at me. I just want you to know that not only for your sake and mine, but for Draco's too, I saw the look you gave me. You seemed scared of me. Out of the battle, I may be a lunatic, but at home, I'm a mother and a wife. I can see how much time Draco spends on courting you, and how much he already depends on you. I don't want you to turn him down just because of me. It's okay, Bellatrix, but thank you for telling me. I forgave you a long time ago. I told her and tried to hug her, but she was too tall and I wasn't. Hey, you two in the kitchen, how long are you gonna take? I heard Neville's voice and saw him standing in the doorway. End of chapter 33.